This video is about boosting your FPS using APU. Normally we think that APU doesn't do much value when you have much powerful dedicated GPU. However, this is not true when you use it properly. What I'm going to do is to use GPU for main rendering purposes and APU for frame generation once GPU has done its job. In this case, I'm using RTX 3070 and AMD Ryzen 5600G. First thing you need to do is download the AMD software or whatever driver you have, which is needed for your GPUs and the APUs, and make sure that all of them are properly installed. Second is to connect your monitor to the motherboard. Normally, your monitor should be connected to the GPU. However, in order to use this method, you have to connect your HDMI or DP port and DP cables into the main board. Okay. Third one is to use a software called Lossless Scaling, which is available from Steam. Now the setting should be LSFG 2.3 for frame generation. Mode X2, well, you can actually increase the generated frame by selecting different options, but I'll keep it to X2, given that Ryzen 5600 is not that powerful APU. Performance on, cursor on. Sync mode, make sure that the sync mode is off. Go down. And preferred GPU, you need to select Radeon Graphics, which is your APU, not your main GPU. Okay. And that's all you need to do. Now I'm going to start my game and see how it works. Okay, so now I'm in the game. As you can see, I'm getting about 3740 FPS. My GPU is on the full load and my APU is not doing much of a job. It's using only 20%. Now what I'm going to do is to turn on the LS frame generation so that we put the APU to work on generating the frames. Press scale. Alright, from 30 FPS, now as you can see my APU is under almost full load. It kind of took away some of the load from the GPU because now it's being bottlenecked by the APU, but obviously as you can see, I'm getting much higher FPS versus what I used to get before, from 38, 37 to now more than 50 FPS. Now I'm going to turn it off again. Okay, now my APU is not doing much. Stop generating the frames, and now my FPS has dropped down to 39, 40, 36. Now let me turn it on again. Okay, now my APU is working. The frame has jumped up to again 54, 52. So this is how it works. Basically, you can use the APU for frame generation on top of your GPU and expect to get much higher FPS versus what you can get from the GPU itself.